In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up security on your SharpTools dashboard. Coming up next. Hi, this is Justin from Simply Smart, where we make smart home technology as easy as 1, 2, 3. So if you're interested in smart home technology, consider subscribing for more content like this. Now what we're going to show you today is how to set up security on your dashboard of your SharpTools. So basically what I've done here is I've set up just a real simple dashboard, and I got some big icons here, and these are actually light bulbs, but I made them look like locks for this demo here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some levels of security to our dashboard. Now you may want to add security for several reasons. Number one, you don't want to accidentally say open your garage door when you put your phone in your pocket and forget to lock it. You may want to add additional security to locking devices like your front door, perhaps maybe entering a PIN, actually unlock the door or lock the door. And also maybe you have some kids and you don't want them to get a hold of your tablet that has all of your smart home and start making everything go crazy. So that is another reason. So the first thing you can do is you can go down to the bottom right hand corner and click on the 3 little dots in the gray circle. That's going to open up our actions menu at the bottom of the screen. And if you go over to the configuration gear on the right hand side, you can see that at the bottom here we have security. So the first step of setting up your security is to choose a PIN. So we're going to go ahead and click the set PIN button here. And let's just do 1111 and check mark. And now you can see in the upper right hand corner it says enter your PIN again to confirm. So we're just going to go ahead and hit 1111, check. Now you can see that our PIN is set because now it says reset PIN. So you can always change the PIN in the future, but that is the first step of setting up the security. Now the second step is, do you want to change your entire dashboard? So note that we are in the dashboard settings, and what we can do is we can just toggle on PIN protect all tiles, and let's just click our save button. Now our 2 tiles that we have open here, if we go to control one of these, if I click on that, it's going to ask for that PIN, check mark, and then it should turn on. And there we go. So it just turned on. And same thing with this over here. I'm going to tap that. It's going to ask for the PIN. 1, 2, 3, 4. And turning on. And now it's completely turned on. This light dims up, so it takes a second. Now both of them are on here. Now if we go back down to our 3 little dots in the right hand corner and click on configuration again, we do have a second option in the dashboard settings, and that is make tiles view only. So if you tap that, it's going to turn off the PIN protection because you can't have both. So if you turn that on, it's going to turn this off. If you turn that on, it's going to turn that off. So we're going to go ahead and hit the save button. So now our tiles are view only. So if I tap this, it doesn't matter how many times I tap it, there is no way I can control these. Because basically all it's going to do is show me the status of the devices that I have on the dashboard. So that's handy, say if you don't want anyone to control your locks or your garage door, but you want to look at your dashboard to determine whether they are locked or open or closed. That's a great security feature there. So now let's go ahead and go back to our configuration, and we'll just turn off make tiles. We're going to turn off all of our security settings here and click save. So now that both of them are off, we can control our tiles again just by clicking. We don't have to enter in a PIN and it will work. Now, that is the dashboard security that we just went over. Now there is also individual tile security. So obviously your lights and stuff, you probably don't really care too much about the security of those, but locks and garage doors and items like that, you're definitely going to want to care a little bit more about the security of those devices on your dashboard. So if you go down to the three little dots again and go to our action menu and click on the edit, it's going to open up our tile editor. So now we can see the three little dots in the upper right hand corner. And if you see these are spacer tiles, which were automatically inserted when I moved the tile over here. So this one doesn't fall over next to it. It just puts in these spacer tiles. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the three little dots. And I am going to click on the edit button. And in the tile editor, you can see that we have security options here. So I'm going to go ahead and go check off that security option. So you basically have four different options: control, view only, confirmation prompt, and pin protected. So the control option is basically what it defaults to originally. And that is basically you can control it. So if I hit click save there and we click save here, when I tap on this, it'll turn on and off, and there is no pin protection. There is no basic security. Basically, you can just control it and there is no restrictions. So if we go back to edit again and we go up to the three little dots and we click edit again, under our tile security, we can go to view only. And that is the same option that we did before, but when we save this and we save our dashboard, now when I tap this, I cannot turn it off, but I can modify this tile because this tile has no security. It's only this tile that's being affected because we changed the settings in this one tile. And the same thing when we go into edit again, we have the next option. So we're going to save that, save our dashboard again. So now when we tap this, what it's going to do is going to pop up with this little box and it's going to ask you to confirm the action. So that would be if you accidentally hit this, it's going to give you either cancel or confirm the command. So if I hit continue, it's on now and it will just turn off. Now if I tap it again and I hit cancel, nothing will happen. So that's just a great way to not necessarily have the high security of a pin, but have it be that you don't actually toggle something by accident. And there's one more, which we already basically went over. But when we go over to pin protected and click save and then save our dashboard, now when I tap on this, it's going to ask us for our pin. Now note that the pin is the pin that we set in our dashboard. So that's 1111 and check mark. And now this will turn on. And of course this one over here has no security. So we can do whatever we want with this one because we're only changing the security of this one tile here. Basically you have the individual tile security right under the edit. For each tile you can change the security to whatever you would like. And if you want to take the security off, you can just uncheck this, click save, and now the security is removed. And the other option is to change the security of your entire dashboard by going into the configuration, and then you can pin protect all tiles, or you can make all tiles view only. Now there is one other option that you can do, and you can use both the tile security and the dashboard security together. So let's go down to our three little dots in the bottom right hand corner here and go into our configuration for our dashboard. And let's go ahead and make all tiles view only. and we're going to click Save. So if you remember, this tile over here, we never added any security. And let's check and see what this one is set to. So this one, we disabled the security as well by unchecking this box. So we're going to go ahead and check that again, and we are going to choose Control. And we're going to go ahead and hit Save. So what we have just done is we have changed our dashboard to view only. So if I were to come up to this tile and try and do something, nothing is going to happen because basically all of the tiles were set to view only. Now in this case, we only have 2, of course, but when we go over to this tile, remember we changed it to Control. So now I can tap that and it will work. Even though the entire dashboard is set to view only, since I changed this particular tile's security, the tile security will override the dashboard security. So we can turn that off again. And if we tap this, click on the edit, same thing as if you change this to any other. So the entire dashboard is on view only right now. So if we chose view only here, we wouldn't see any difference. But if we chose confirmation prompt, click Save, and click Save on our dashboard. Now, if we tap here, nothing happens still, because remember the entire dashboard is view only. But when we tap here, we're going to get our confirmation prompt. So we can hit Continue, and then that will turn on. So that is how you would use the securities together. And just remember that the tile security always will override whatever you have set on your dashboard security. So if you haven't already, head over to SharpTools.io and sign up for your free account. And when you sign up for that free account, you're going to get a 14-day free premium trial at no charge. And then after that, if you just want to stay on the free plan, you do have unlimited rules and one dashboard to work with. So I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.